Hi there, welcome back to Automation Edge training series. Hope you are having a great day. In our previous video, we introduced Web GUI automation. If you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, I highly recommend checking it out first. It covers the basic concepts and will give you a solid foundation for what we are going to explore now. Now let's quickly revisit what Web GUI automation is all about. In GUI automation, we simulate the user's interaction with web application using bot. For example, imagine logging into a website. You open a browser, type in URL, enter your username and password on sign in page and click the login button. In GUI automation, these actions are automated and will be performed by bot. For mimicking action, first we need to identify the element on which the action has to be performed and then perform the action. Now how can we do this? The answer is Process Studio GUI Spy. This is a fantastic tool in Automation Edge which gives users a seamless GUI automation experience. So in this video, we are going to see GUI Spy and how it helps building web GUI automation workflows. So let's get started. GUI Spy is a tool in Process Studio. It can extract web element attributes, which are also called as locators, which can be used to uniquely identify web element on the web page. GUI Spy can also generate individual steps on workflow. It has superb feature of record and play, which records several actions and plays steps on workflow in one go. I'm sure you must be excited to see how this spy actually works. So let's understand it with simple scenario. So this is a use case of fetching gold price. In this use case, we open a website in Chrome browser by using Start Browser plugin. Then we want to fetch gold spot price by using Get Values plugin. Then we want to enter amount in gold estimator. So we do that by using Set Value plugin. And then we want to click on Calculate. So clicking is done by using Mouse Action plugin. Finally, we want to fetch the total estimated gold quantity from the website. So that is done again by Get Value plugin. Let me show these actions manually. I launched the website in Chrome browser. Here you can see MCX gold price. So we want to fetch this price from the website. Then in gold estimator, we will put amount, say 50,000, and we want to click on Calculate. Finally, we will fetch this grams of gold, which is calculated by gold estimator. Without spending any further minutes, let's get in action and automate this in Process Studio. In Process Studio, I have created a workflow simple spy demo. Now let's open GUI Spy. To open GUI Spy, go to Tools, Spy and GUI Spy. Here we are having three modes: Windows, Web and Windows plus Web. As we are going to work on web automation, we will uncheck this Windows automation checkbox. We can select the browser. We have three options: Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge and Mozilla Firefox. Then set the URL to spy for web element and click on Go. It will launch the website and it will open this GUI Spy toolbar in the foreground. Now click on Spy. And whenever we hover mouse, you can see this blue box. Kindly note that the web page should be active before starting the spying process. So we can click on web page to make it active. To fetch attributes of a gold price, hover mouse on the element and press right shift, or you can press backtick button from your keyboard. This figure shows backtick button on various keyboards, so have a look at it. Web GUI captures element information and opens this step generation dialog. We can see locators for the elements are fetched, like XPath, absolute XPath, ID, tag name, CSS selector. We can use one of them as a criteria to locate the element. That criteria should uniquely identify element on the web page. Now let's do the step generation. Select which action we want to perform. We want to fetch the data from the website. So we will use Get Value. Specify step name. Specify output field name which will hold this fetched value. So say gold rate. Criteria we are going to use XPath. Click on Generate. it opens Add Start Browser Node dialog box. So it says Start Browser Node not found in the current workflow. Do you want to add it now? So let's click on OK. And you can see here in the workflow, Start Browser step is added and also GV_gold rate step is added. You can change configuration of the workflow step if required by editing this workflow step. Click on OK. Now let's proceed with further action. Next we want to enter amount in the gold estimator. So again right shift, go for step generation. Now we want to enter the value. So we will use set value step, specify step name, specify value which we want to enter, say 50,000, select criteria and click on generate. Now you can see the new step SV_enter amount is added to workflow. Then hover on calculate, right shift, you can see the attributes. We want to click on the button, so select mouse action, specify step name. In action type we have multiple options like single click, double click, right click and so on. We will select single click. In criteria we will select XPath and click on generate. So let's enter the value and click on calculate. Now we want to fetch this value of gold which is calculated. So right shift, again we can see the attributes, select action, get values, specify step name, specify output field name. Now here we can select criteria as ID and click on generate. Let's close the spy. Do you want to close? Yes. So in this way, by using Web Spy, we can easily locate an element and add action step directly to the workflow. Lastly, add exit browser step and save the workflow. Go to design, search for exit browser and we can add exit browser step. It's connected with the last step. We just need to specify web browser name in the configuration. Click on OK. Let's save the workflow and execute it. It will launch the website. It will enter the value in the gold estimator, clicked on calculate and fetch the value. So we can see fetched value in preview data in execution result. We can save this data in a file or we can use it for further calculation. See how effortlessly we can achieve web GUI automation using GUI Spy. That's it for this video. In next video, we will see how to do this use case using record and play feature, which is even more easy and interesting. Keep watching.